right, what's up guys? My name is Zach and today I am driving a 1992 Chevy Camaro RS 25th anniversary convertible. Up front is a 5.0 liter V8 and down below is a 4-speed automatic transmission. Now I am super excited to be driving this Camaro for two reasons. First of all, the third gen Camaro is one of my favorite generations and this is the final year for it, 1992. But the second reason is the fact that this is a convertible. I've only ever driven the hardtop version of the Camaro, which has always been more sporty in my mind, but it's nice to drive a more cruiser-oriented vehicle, and that's what we have here today, and that's what I'm excited to share with you. But if you would like to submit your own vehicle, you can head on over to my website, zackpradel.com/submit. It's a quick and easy submission form. It takes under a minute to fill out, and I come out to you. But let's get back to that 5-liter V8 under the hood. Well, there were a couple of different engines offered in the third gen Camaro, even a 4-cylinder Iron Duke way back in the day. They had V6s and they had two different V8s. They had the 5.0, which is this, the 305, or they had the 5.7, which was a little bit more desirable, but a little bit more complex. The 305 was a very simple engine as compared to the 5.7, and that's why the owner of this car wanted that engine for his cruiser. This isn't a drag car. This isn't a top speed, top fuel vehicle. It's a nice Sunday cruiser, and so that's exactly what he wanted out of that 5-liter. Like I said, paired to it is an automatic transmission. You could find these in manual, but this particular one is auto, and again, it really reinforces that cruiser mentality. Last but not least about the drivetrain, of course, the Camaro is rear-wheel drive. So how does it feel to drive a 1992 Camaro? Well, this particular one is kind of lazy and takes its own time. It's on its own timetable, and that to me is actually a really good thing because I want to be seen in this car. I want to show off this car and I want to enjoy myself. I don't want my blood to be pumping. I don't want my blood to boil at every stoplight as people try to challenge me and race me. I want to enjoy the sun, enjoy my time, and enjoy my day off, and that's how it feels to drive this. I've been driving with my left hand at the very bottom of the steering wheel in that sort of relaxed cruiser mentality. With that stuff out of the way, let's talk about the interior. Well, in front of me, I have 6 gauges. Off to the left is my speedometer. In the center, I get my oil pressure, fuel, coolant temperature, and battery voltage. And off to the right is my tachometer. Now, I'll show the 1985 IROC Z gauge cluster. You could see how they updated it over the time until 1992. I find these comparisons kind of interesting. On the steering wheel, we do have an airbag, and it is that big, cushiony, pillowy airbag that we have come to know and absolutely love from the 1990s. And off to the left, we have our headlight switch, climate control vent, and on the door we have our manual mirrors, power locks, and our latch to get in and out. Moving into the center, we have 2 climate control vents, and we get this really long and wide dashboard that says RS 25th anniversary. Absolutely love seeing that. As well as we have a 12-volt outlet, but then we have a very obviously aftermarket radio. This is not the standard radio. However, it is covering up both the radio and the climate controls. So this does have AC. This is an AC equipped vehicle. It's just currently covered. We do have an ashtray down below, and we'll move on to the shifter. Nothing too interesting about the shifter. However, it does say automatic overdrive down below. That is sort of interesting on its own. Window switches are found here in the center as well. This was the era where there still were crank windows in some cars, so manufacturers, to save money, if they did add power windows, would put the switches here in the center. But that means that we don't have any cup holders, and so the 92 Camaro RS 25th anniversary fails the big friggin' bottle test. Then we do get a center console and the seats. The seats are nice and comfortable. I absolutely adore GM seats from the 1990s. No matter the car, no matter the trim level, no matter the price point, GM put very comfortable seats in all of their cars, ranging from economy spec to luxury. I want to sit in all of them, and the RS Camaro from 92 is no different. These seats are fantastic. However, we have more seats behind me. Although it is a convertible, it is a coupe, so let's go hop back there. All right, luckily, because this is a convertible, I can just hop right in and squat down. It's still not a very comfortable back seat, but it has one and, you know, going to get a smoothie, running down the street, getting a pop from the corner store. It's going to be fine back here. The seats are finished in the same material that you would find up front, and they're very comfortable seats. It's just the spacing isn't comfortable, but the coupe Camaro is the exact same way, so I expected just as much. However, let's talk about some more space in the trunk. So not only is this the era of 2 keys from GM, square key for ignition, round key for the trunk, this is also the era of hidden trunk releases. Caution, do not open trunk. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. In the trunk, well, we do have an aftermarket subwoofer, which takes up quite a bit of space, but if we didn't have that, it's very deep, but not very, like, lengthwise deep. It's very down deep, so that's cool. But yeah, the convertible top does eat up some of the trunk space, unfortunately, but to be expected out of a vehicle like this. Close it like that and pop the license plate right back up. Now we gotta talk about the looks, and I genuinely believe that HD cameras actually do a disservice to this car, so enjoy a little bit of high 8. It looks fantastic. Now, this is the original color, however, it has been resprayed and the bumper, lip, and accents have been color matched. Of course, this has aftermarket wheels and aftermarket tints. I think this is one of the coolest looking Camaros I've ever featured here on the channel. It's so 90s, and with that little bit of pink up at the front with the license plate, the heartbeat of America, it is just beautiful. So, if you don't take anything else from this video, I hope you at least enjoyed seeing this awesomely retro Camaro on your TV, laptop, or cell phone today. Top is fully manual as well. You do pull it up, you snap it into place, there's a couple hooks here and there, and that's it. So it is not a power top, keeping it simple, keeping it light, and that's just what they did in '92. But with all of that being said, let's get on to my final thoughts. What do I think driving this '92 Camaro? Well, driving it around, it's been nice. It's a comfortable, good ride. I like the 305. I like everything it does. It's fine. It's nothing too crazy. It checks the boxes, and we can get on our merry way. But just looking at this car and filming this car and learning to love this car, something kept speaking to me. And that was the color. This color, this teal, is so beautiful. And the bright silver wheels and the pink accent. Like I mentioned with the exterior, it's just such a fun and happy car. And so as I started to dig into it more and more and more, I started to really realize that cars and their colors are reflective of the era that they come out of. This car is so laid back and joyous and just happy to be here. Sure, this car is edgy in ways, you know, it has that sort of pointed, sporty snout. Say that 5 times fast. But it's just happy. And in this configuration, yes, it has the V8, but with the automatic and the convertible, it's not here to wow anyone. It's not here to try to win you over or show off. It's just for smiling. It's just for driving on a weekend. It's for sunny days like this. And sunny days don't come around all that often, especially here in the Midwest. We're not able to have sunshine all the time. And so you really have to learn to enjoy it. You appreciate it. People that live in California, especially SoCal, they take for granted the sunshine every single day. I like living in the Midwest because you get such a balance on either end. Yes, we have terrible cruddy winters, but it makes you embrace your friends. You sit around in a basement next to the heater. You laugh. There's nothing else to do. There's nowhere else to go. You're in a desert of entertainment, and so you have to enjoy one another. This Camaro makes me enjoy one another. It makes me want to hug my friends and sing a song. And that's the beauty of this paint scheme. That's the beauty of this style of car, and that's the beauty of the '92 Camaro. It's just here for such a good time, and every time I look at this car and look at this color and look at the wheels and look at the top and look at the interior and the 25th anniversary badges, I just get happy. And when a person, place, or thing can bring you so much joy, you hold on to that person, place, or thing. And I'll let you choose if you consider this Camaro here today a person, a place, or a thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as this very squeaky brake to train is going by me. I apologize for that. Huge thank you to Cameron for letting me take out his Camaro. This was such a fun, loving, fantastic automobile that I was so excited to share with you. Cameron has been absolutely awesome to work with. I'm also filming another one of his vehicles that you'll have either already seen or will see soon on the channel. So huge thank you to that. Cameron, you're one in a million and I appreciate you. This squeaking of these brakes is terrible. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe. Oh, it stopped. Don't forget to rate the video, comment. There it is. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, subscribe if you really liked it. Thank you.